Oseo, Palito, Chimanchukma, Sego, what's happening, beautiful ones? And I guess some ugly motherfuckers too, right? Because I ain't really here to be friendly and shit. I want to talk about the malignant neglect of Indian country and the community that we've been building for these last couple years, right? Almost 10 years. And you can watch these little motherfuckers try to throw the shit away quick as it gets somewhere, right? And this is what they about, and this is what they keep doing. And I'm trying to figure out how we got all these chiefs and ain't no Indians. I'm just trying to figure this out. Got these little butt naked, bare chested little niggas that think they supposed to have 6, 7 wives. You know, they hovering in cult territory, right? Let me get right to it. Let me bring this little bastard up, right? Because these people is fucking crazy. Oh, niggas, I'm telling you. And they think, you know, because somebody that you respect will come in and kind of like, it's almost like they giving people a pass and shit like that to do nefarious stuff. And it's making me uncomfortable, dogs. Getting real uncomfortable with this shit. And we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. Because what's up with these dudes, right? What's up with these dudes and this cult-like behavior and shit like that? What's really going on? People love the idea of being Indian so much that anybody to them is an Indian. They got some color to them. Is that what they're doing now? Is that what they're doing now? How many more nature boys? How many more Rashad Jamal? What's the dude? Rashad Jamal's. How many more? How many more Malachi Yorks? Some of these folks still fuck with them folks. Some of them still fuck with these folks. And yeah, you know, I got a cold and I'm healing, so I look kind of crazy in the face and shit. But I'm going to tell you like this. Y'all bugging. Bugging. How long we supposed to act like these creepy niggas ain't around? Y'all is out y'all motherfucking minds. How long? How long? Y'all gonna fake tribe this shit? How long? How long? How long? Anybody got a problem? You know what? Let's get it the fuck in. We'll drop the fucking link. Because I'm really trying to get some fucking answers from these motherfuckers. I'll start showing y'all police records. You bitches, I said it 5 years ago. A lot of y'all niggas can't pass no background check. Y'all start calling me a man. Y'all got some weird ass behaviors. You got one nigga talk about selling organs and sex trafficking little girls and stuff like that. Y'all niggas, y'all want to be Indian that bad, but y'all don't want to clean up the image? For real? In my garage. Y'all want to clean up the image. Y'all don't want to clean up the image? You gonna let these little doodle bugs soil it? That's what they doing. That's what these little doodle bugs is doing. People clinging to the bad man. I don't ever want to hear y'all talk about white people when you can't even figure out that some of these black folks is white people. How you don't know? You ain't figured it out yet? You ain't figured it out yet? I don't care, give a fuck if you personally like me. I didn't do shit to not near one of y'all motherfuckers. I don't owe you bitches or niggas a motherfucking thing. I came with the truth. I stand on that. I'm a double down. I'm a triple down. Now what's up? What's up? A lot of these niggas been mad, right? That Yama say shit. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers. I'm so sick of them. Dare somebody come up here. I know they want to. That's why I dropped the fucking link. Dare you come up here and argue some shit with me when y'all ain't explained nothing about this sexual deviance that y'all got going on that seems to follow y'all niggas from the 60s all the way to now. It came with your granddaddies and your uncles, and now y'all in my face. And now you got kids that's my kids' peers, and they not suitable to get in my bloodline, bitches. What's up with it? Who feels some type of way? Who feels some type of way? You want to save these niggas today? Come through. Y'all feel like saving hoes today? Safe havens for hoes now? That's what y'all niggas doing? Come through. Share the video, like the video. I want these scrubs to come through. If they don't, the niggas ain't gonna make them explain. Phoenix got some motherfucking questions. You're running around here talking about, yeah, I'ma say I got some skin in that game because I'm the granddaughter of Red Stick and I'm the granddaughter of Sahoy, right? What's up? Y'all say what? These nuts. Y'all say what, niggas? What's up? Tired of all of y'all. Tired of all of y'all. Explain how grandma, our bloodline, got dragged into that cult shit with that nefarious nigga where you got 135 years and a whole bunch of kids got raped, molested, and adults is ruined. Tell me how. That was okay. So these bitch ass niggas won't denounce York, the behavior, nothing, but they over here in Indian country sitting here infiltrating, trying to do the same thing. Are y'all niggas stupid? Some of y'all are. I take that back. Some niggas is, and it's clear. Clear. It's clear. Feel some type of way. This is a good time to pull up. Right? We get this right here. Show y'all this little dust bucket. Hold on, let me get the video. Let's do some intel. Let's get some receipts pulled out over here. Let's start with number one. Hold on a second. And it's just the newest nigga. me see. Hold on. Right. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you know, this the type of shit people like to fuck with these type of niggas, right? Look at this remedial shit right here. You got me fucked up. Y'all niggas is crazy. Your discernment's disgusting. Ain't no women, no nation safe around no niggas making no dumbass fucked up decisions with these bum ass niggas around. Fucking bastards. Sick of y'all motherfuckers. Here you go. Let's watch this little motherfucking weirdo right here. Hold on. Now they all quiet about it. You niggas quiet when these motherfuckers get caught. Just quiet, real discreet. Ain't nobody denouncing. Did you see what happened to D? Did you see what they saying about D? Nigga, did you see that D got caught trying to fuck on a 14-year-old girl? I would ice. Yo, violence. I'm telling y'all, violence. Violence. It gotta be the only thing y'all respect, because how you trying trying to rationalize outrageous nonsense and watching you stinking coochie women make excuses for these bum ass niggas. Bitch, I feel like you will hustle people into their cult. They can't do it without these dumbass women that's helping them. Fuck is going on? These niggas done lost their good fucking sense and want to be called somebody chief. I will. See, I just got the natives hating asses. I just got blocked from TikTok Live too. For like a week or some shit. Here you go. These the type of these they Indians. These who they fuck with. These the type of niggas. This who these chiefs got up under their belt, right?
In the movies. It is for choosing. That must be.
Excuse us.
David. You know what this movie is, bro?
Huh?
Do you know where that movie is?
A movie?
Do you know where that movie is?
No.
My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. You want to have a little chat with us while you're here, or do you want me to call the police? Your choice. I'm not law enforcement, but I can call law enforcement, or we can have a little talk and make sure you don't do this shit again.
Listen to this.
But I think you know what I'm talking to you about, right?
Too. You got a daughter talking about.
It's up to you, man. It's up to you. We can go outside and have a little chat.
Is your phone ringing?
Yes.
We called you.
We're calling you. Cool.
It's up to you, bud. I can call the
All right.
police. I know where you live. I got your full name. I got your first and last name. We can find out what you're doing. Make sure you don't do this again. If you're honest with us, right? We don't have to do it in the store, so people don't call the police. We can go outside and talk. We can go buy your car, whatever you want to do. You can certainly leave too, and I can just call the police. Do you want to have a talk with us while you're here?
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go outside? Or you want to do it in here? People in here might call the police. It's kind of suspicious with cameras. We're recording for your safety and our safety, okay? We're not here to hurt you, man. It's Colorado Pet Patrol. We got 258 catches. We have 130 arrests, all right?
Okay.
So we can go outside so nobody calls the police on you, or we can talk in here, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'll go outside.
Okay, let's go outside. Again, we're not here to hurt you, man. We want to make sure you don't do this shit again. You know what I mean? Who were you here to meet? What was her name? I got it all, dude. I just wanted to see if you're going to be honest.
Oh.
You forgot? Was it Tammy? Sound familiar?
Yes.
Did you forget her age? Or do you remember that?
Well, I saw her on the dating app and said she was 18.
Correct.
And she texted me.
Her real age.
And told me she was 14.
Correct. Right. And you're 24, is that true, or are you 25? 24, okay. There was a little discrepancy on that, but you are 24, okay. And again, go wherever you feel safe, brother. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to even, we're just here to make sure this shit doesn't happen again. I got a 14-year-old daughter. You know what I mean? So we do this for those reasons. To be honest with you, it'd probably be better if we go on the side or something, just over here where a lot of people don't see us. And then that way they don't call the police on you. We can go right here if you like. Again, we record for your safety and our safety. If you were to leave and say these guys threatened they were going to beat me up, or we say you threatened us, it's all recorded, so nothing's threatened. You want to just go right here? Okay, cool. So again, how old did she say she was? 14. Okay. What were your plans with this girl?
I was planning to meet up with her.
I can barely hear you, bro. What's that?
I planned to meet up with her and stuff, and I was having many thoughts, and I told her that it was wrong, and I didn't want to, because I'm not really a pedophile, and
You're not really a pedophile? Okay.
Because I thought she was really being truthful, and then I was having so many thoughts, and I shouldn't have been saying that stuff.
Yeah, so you did. You said this morning we shouldn't do this, right?
Yes.
Why'd you come back? Like, obviously you felt bad, but what you said this morning, you said is, I kind of, I'm having second thoughts. This isn't right. I don't want to be known as a pedophile unless you can prove to me that you really are real. I don't want to go.
Because I never touch any kids.
Never?
At all.
This your first time?
This is really my first time, because this happened to me before, but and a lot of girls was lying about their age and stuff, and I told all them that I'm not going to be texting them anymore, and I blocked them.
Good.
But
were they underage?
Yes, and they lied about their age too, because they kept telling me that they were 18, but then when I was looking at their facial features, they didn't look 18. No, and in the come to find out, they told me that they were 13, and I told them that we can't text.
That's good, and you should have done that. What stopped you from doing this? And again, all I want to do, man, is go over these chat logs with you, and then go on with my day. You go on with your day, right?
Yes.
But this one, you knew she was 14, so she wasn't 13, but she was 14. So now you found yourself in your second situation with a minor, but this one was clearly honest with you, right? She never told you she was 18, right?
Right.
She only told you she was 14.
Yes.
And you were talking about getting married with her, having a full-blown relationship with her, keeping it a secret, but you definitely, were more than just hanging out. What was your plan today? You're here, so obviously you can't say you weren't going to come because you're here, right? You went to the movie section is where she was supposed to be, right?
Yes.
What was your plan today? What were you guys going to do? What you said in here?
We was going to...
I could barely hear you, bro.
We was going to watch a movie at her place.
You were going to watch a movie at her place because her mom was gone, right?
Yes.
And then, but is that all you guys talked about? Because we're not here for you watching a movie. I'll tell you that right now. It is against the law for you to meet up and watch a movie with a 13-year-old, 14-year-old, but that's not why we're here. We're here because there was much more than just watching a movie, right?
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be truthful with you. I was saying sexual stuff and stuff like that, but then I was just having gut feelings, and I was there was thoughts in my head, and I knew that stuff was wrong, and I shouldn't have said that stuff. So I'm not going to lie to you.
I appreciate that. So you know it's wrong. You know what you're doing is wrong. You had a lot of second thoughts. Sounds like you had 10th and 11th thoughts on coming, but you still came. You know what I mean? So what made you push through and come here? Because you could have just blocked her and not came today, right? Or is it just thinking with your other head, kind of? Or
Yeah, because I thought it was really a girl that was texting me and stuff.
It really was a girl, but we intercepted it. That's what we do. All right, we intercept those chats. We watch all the chat lines, and we intercept it. We intercepted this just right before you guys started to set up the plan for the meet. After you said you weren't going to come, and then you changed your mind is when we knew about this. So it was. So if it wasn't for us catching it, you would have been in there with her because she was coming here. Then what would have happened? You would have been at her house. You would have got yourself some rape charges. Do you get that?
Yes.
Because they can't consent, right? Because they're 14, right?
Yes, and I also did told her that it will that in my paragraphs that it wasn't consensual, it will be considered rape, and I told her that in the text messages.
You did. You also told her that you had a 7-inch penis in which you'd be able to handle it too.
God.
So if you already knew it wouldn't be consensual and it was rape, how'd you let yourself get this far? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just.
Do you like younger girls?
No,
you don't.
No, I don't. I'm not. I wasn't raised to be a pedophile and stuff because I mean, there's a lot of girls that I've been talking to. And I was being truthful with them. They were being truthful with me, but then the only thing is, they were all. Some of them was lying about their age.
Yeah, they do that a lot, but they don't lie about their age telling you they're 14, right? They lie about their age and say they're older, right?
Yes.
So why would somebody lie about their age and say they were 14? And if they did that, you should be like, fuck, I'm out, no matter if they're lying or not. So if somebody tells me, say they're 36, but they really are 40, they're just lower in their age. But when somebody says they're 14, you're committing felony. So even if you didn't show up today, just talking sexual to somebody that told you they were 14 is a felony. You know what I mean? Have you been arrested for this before? Never? No? Never been caught with a younger girl before? Under the age of 17?
No, being truthful with you, I've never been with a little girl in my life.
Okay. Do you think people that do this are predators? I mean, I know you say you don't want to be a pedophile, it'd be a hebephile, but do you think this is like predatory
Yes,
behavior? Who do you live with? Yourself?
Yes, I live
You do?
with myself.
Are you just going to school?
Yeah, I go to school.
This could ruin your life, man. You know that? This could ruin your life.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You realize that, right?
Yes.
I mean, we've got 200 and something. We just got that guy like, I don't know, 2 months ago, trying to meet with a 14-year-old little boy.
Oh, wow.
2 people in this Walmart right now, bro, are here. And it's definitely not good. But again, I want to go over these chat logs. Right away, you're like, hey, I'm 24. You don't want her to get in any trouble. Do you think she would have gotten in trouble for this?
No, I told her it's that everything's that all of it's not gonna be her fault. It's gonna be my fault because I'm older than her.
Yeah. But the very, very first message, you said, I'm 24. You're 14. I don't want to get you into any trouble. So you weren't meaning her?
No,
So you realize she couldn't get in trouble for this, is what I'm saying, right?
yes, both of us would get in trouble, but I would be in more trouble.
What would she get in trouble for? I just want to see what your opinion is on that. For talking to an adult?
Yes, and she also told me that she dated a 28-year-old.
Correct. And that, again, would make that 28-year-old in trouble. See, the 14-year-old doesn't get in trouble, right? The 14-year-old doesn't have any consent. And 14-year-olds do stupid things all the time, right? Just, they do. I did, you did probably, he probably did. Us as adults, you're 24, man. You're still young. But 24 and 14 is 10 years, man. You know what I mean? And she's a child. She's a child. She's a virgin. And you were going to teach her how to have sex. Now, you did say, just say stop and I'll stop, right? You did say that. But you said, I don't want to get caught by your parents. Plus, I don't want people in public to look at me like I'm a pedophile. You look young enough. But even then, I got to be careful what I say on here. I don't want to be seen as a pedophile. So at first, you started off being super careful. Like you didn't want to say anything. And then, man, you went really sexual, like boom, overnight. Do you have a problem meeting girls? Like of age, I mean.
Most of the time.
Most of the times?
Well, mostly I tend to stick to myself because I don't trust a lot.
I understand that. But I mean, if you wanted to meet girls over 18, could you?
Yes, I would.
Yeah. Well, why do you choose this? I know you know it's wrong. You've made that clear. You know it's wrong. You've said it, and I appreciate that. But do you like it? even though you know it's wrong? Is that a problem? Maybe something you might want to look into get some counseling for or something?
I do take therapy.
You do take therapy for this? For this kind of behavior?
No, I take therapy for my anxiety and
Anxiety?
depression and stuff.
Depression. I know a lot of people who have anxiety. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I know a lot of people who have anxiety, but they don't meet up with children. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So how do we make sure you don't do this again?
I'm going to learn my hard lesson and make sure that I won't do this again. And if any girl that tries to talk to me, even though if they say that they're that is their age, I'm going to say I don't trust this, and I'm just going to let them.
You think it's her fault? Do you think this situation's her fault?
No, I'm not saying it's her fault. It's my fault.
Would you have really dated her? Because you said you would date her and treat her good, not cheat on her. You would marry her. You would start a family with her. Would you do that with a 14-year-old? If you liked her and you guys vibed, like today we didn't show up and you went there and you liked her, would you have done that? I know you said it had to be a secret relationship, but would you have done that, or would it have been a one-time thing? You would have had sex with her and then never seen her again and blown her off? Because I mean, either way would do damage, but I think one of those would be a lot more damaging than the other, right? Would you have stuck by her and had a relationship with her? Like, do you think you could have done that?
No, it was just wrong all the way.
So it had just been today, one-time thing, and you would probably not talk to her again?
Right. It was just wrong.
You explained how you were going to have sex with her. You said you were going to kiss her, the neck, the breast, put your hand in her vagina, eat her vagina, slide your 7-inch penis in her gently. I want a relationship with you, no cheating, and I want to grow a family. I mean, I just want to make sure, bro, and this is why I want to go over this. I want to make sure that you're not going to do this again. We've caught people twice and people almost 3 times. Same person, you know? So it does happen. Did you bring condoms?
Yes, I did.
Are they in your pocket?
Oh, God.
It's better you're honest, bro. It's better you're honest. The more honest with you. Can I see? Again, we're not law enforcement. You have to show me shit. I just want to make sure you're going to be protected at least. Okay, so your intentions were sex, or at least you were preparing to be safe with sex, right? And you were going to be gentle. You wouldn't have forced her to do anything, right? You even said it was all up to her. If she wanted to stop, you would stop, right? And you really would have? Okay. I'll take care of you forever in our secret relationship. I'm going to stare at your sexy body. And then, you talked about marriage. Just so you know, man, this is 1 page. I could have wrote 4 pages out of this book. You know what I mean? It was a lot, dude. And you almost stopped today. You almost stopped. But you got to figure out why you kept coming. Why did you, this morning when you woke up, early this morning, you're like, we can't do this, right? Was it more because you didn't want to get caught? You didn't want to jeopardize your schooling and your good life, you said?
It was more like that something hit me and told me not to do
your conscience, man.
Because I know it's wrong, and I should have just stopped while I was at it instead of just kept going and going.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, in the state of Colorado, statewide, once you talk sexual with somebody that says they're a minor, it's a felony. So you didn't even have to show up today. So even if you wouldn't have showed up today, it probably would have been worse, because then you'd had cops knocking at your door, because we would have turned it in, right? Like, that's what we would have done. But since you showed up and show a little bit of accountability, it's a little different, right? But you can't even talk sexual with them and then block them. You can't talk sexual with them at all. When they say they're 13, 14, you got to go, right? You got to block them. And again, I get it. There's a lot of fakes online, man. I completely get that. But they don't fake their age younger, right? They don't say I'm younger than I am, unless they're like, middle-aged and they're like, I'm 51 when they're really 55. They're not going to say they're young. And if they do, then you're just committing felonies by going with it. You know what I mean? So if you were to get arrested, who would pick you up? Who would pick you up? Who do you got that's super close that gives a fuck about you? I know you got a lot of people. You don't, who cares about you the most?
Well, I have family all over, and my grandfather passed away, so.
Who do you live with? You don't need to say their names, but who is it? Your parents?
I used to live with my grandfather, but he passed away,
Okay.
so I live by myself.
You live by yourself? So who could like we talk to make sure that you don't do this again? Like to make sure you're getting some actual serious help. Because otherwise, you know, you're gonna end up in prison, man, is what's gonna happen. Right now you're just gonna have to talk to these guys, but if you keep this up, you're gonna end up getting arrested for it. You know what I mean? It's not good, man. There's a lot of kids out there getting hurt by adults every day. It's our job as adults to stop this, not to continue on with it. So she's gonna want to talk to you, and I would just stay offline with kids, man. Okay. Hello. Sorry, you got to go through the
Oh, you're good.
piles of snow.
Yeah. What's going on today?
This gentleman came to meet who he thought to be a 14-year-old girl to take her back to the house and have sex. Got condoms in his pocket, start to finish. Very honest, but we got all the chat logs from start to finish.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want the book or.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
if
yours.
Can I keep it?
It's yours.
Okay.
We made it for you.
Lord.
You want to tell me what's going on? Your words? Are you okay to talk here? You want to step away?
I was talking to a couple that was younger than me, 14 or 17. And I was wrong other than that. I should have stopped texting. And I knew it was wrong. And I kept going. And I didn't.
Okay. What was your plan today? Your intent? You were going to pick her up and take her back to your house and watch movies. You were what? You were being sexual? What does that mean? Were you sitting there in pictures at all?
I just said
Okay. If I look in here, am I going to see pictures of your penis?
Just gonna live so I don't put.
Okay. I just want to like compare myself, you know. So what was your? Were you planning on having sex with her today? Yes. Okay. Is that what you had condoms and stuff? And you were under the impression that she was 14 years old, correct? So you thought she was 14 and then you thought she was 18?
No, when I saw her online, it said that she told that her age was 18.
Okay.
And when I started texting her, it said she was
Okay. And you're talking to her? Okay. Okay. Did she ever send you any pictures?
She just sent me pictures of her face and stuff. And she didn't send me naked photos.
Okay. How old are you? 24. Do you have an ID on you, man? Any weapons on you? Guns, knives, anything? Yeah. You ever been involved in anything like this before? Been arrested for it? You gonna have anything when I clear you? No warrants, no nothing. Okay, so no history of sex assault on the fire. Okay. Where are you currently living? You came all the way here? Okay. All right.
Really, can we get your
Let me just-
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you see fucking? He came out the first time. He seen what we were doing. I said, "What's up?"
Yeah,
He
yeah.
looked at me. He went inside, put a mask on,
Yeah.
Instead of
came
we're
back
okay.
out, and then asked if we were okay.
Yeah.
That'll make you not recognize him.
Yeah.
All right, now can you take your phone and turn around for me? Together and okay?
Sorry.
Well, he ain't getting out
It's
the
like it'll
cuffs.
feel wing.
Okay. He in the cuffs. But man, No scrutiny, no discernment, no nothing. The nigga say Indian put on a fucking headdress and he in the goddamn building. So I want to make it very fucking clear. Excuse me. I want to make it very clear how these motherfuckers taking all types of strays and everything. No background check, no nothing. The motherfuckers got mad when I said, oh, you bitches can't pass a background check. What the fuck you in the front trying to be in the front line for? You gonna make me look bad? Are you fucking stupid? What's wrong with y'all? You fight all your life to keep your fucking reputation. If you got children, you definitely do. You got a spouse. You have your family, your parent. You have a responsibility. He gonna get tore up in jail with the musty yellow pants on. But fucking people is crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. All in the building. Then the discussions is all like, you see what happened to little D? You see what happened to little D? Fucked up what happened to D. They ain't put it on blast, right? Now other people, you don't know, other people putting it on blast. Now other people get to come out and say whether or not he done fucked with them too. You see what I'm saying? But this is also proof that these niggas is fucking complicit with this goddamn behavior. And they could stop it, but they won't. And being that they won't stop it, they won't do nothing about it, and they act like our grievances and complaints just goes unfucking noticed, that means you're these same type of fucking people. So we ain't gonna get no help from you motherfuckers. We know. And I'm tired of y'all getting passes, hoe passes. You're getting a pass to be a hoe, and somebody give you a platform or a safe haven to go be a hoe at. You won't get that on my shit. I'll fuck y'all niggas up every time, won't bat a motherfucking eye and sleep fine. I don't like you motherfuckers. I've been doing this since day one. I don't know why people act like it's a problem. You mad because Phoenix Moon is saying it, but if another nigga got up here and called these fake tribes out, these fake chiefs out, and all this other shit, y'all niggas wouldn't say shit. But because it's me, because it's a female, and because I don't give a fuck about protecting y'all image, I don't give a fuck. You hurting the community, you hurting the bill. You're a problem. You ain't no solution. Niggas ain't got nothing but smoke. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. This shit is disgusting. Where these chiefs at? Chief what? Where? Who? Who's a fucking chief? These your Indians, chiefs? Ain't none of us safe. None of us fucking safe. Between the fake tribes and the predators, right? That go hand in hand. Hold on, got another one. Yeah, I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. Call a sucker a sucker. This nigga too. What's going on? It's like a whole parallel universe going on right here. Let me show you this motherfucker. Ain't nobody safe from these niggas. And it's irrespective of color too. Hold on, let me get it. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Hold on, let me do it through here. Cause here go another one. And them motherfuckers want to keep it quiet. They so busy calling people Africans, they ain't even trying to address this shit going on in they neck of the motherfucking woods, right? Fucking disgusting motherfuckers, yo. On this little bastard. Parallel universe money. This nigga.
All right. Representative Special Person from the Regional Section, the Honorable Lindsay Harris. Good morning, everyone. Have a seat. Have a seat. Good morning. Nathan Chasing Courts, case number 23, PCN 000-189-0000. Good morning. Good morning. He's present in custody. Probable cause was found on this matter by the court yesterday. State. Your Honor, the state, Your Honor, they requested that. Go ahead, Senator.
Your Honor, I'd like to reserve my rights for about 2 minutes this morning, until somebody can spend some time with this individual and come over that prevail.
Absolutely. So at this time, it's currently bailed to be set in court. The court is going to allow the defense to reserve their argument for later time Valdez Jimenez. Both parties will be able to, and this case will remain for bail to be set in court, so it will remain no bail. And the next court date is February 6th, 8:30, Department 2.
And Your Honor,
And if I could just. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Mr. Wilfong, go ahead, and then Ms. Walsh.
Hey, yes, Your Honor, I actually am very familiar with Mr. Chasing's family. They contacted yesterday. I just want to make sure the record is clear that basically the entire front row is present today. It's all family members. There's some additional family members again that did speak with me. He has a great deal of support. I just want to make sure that is something that he's trying to make.
Okay, and during bail arguments, either side can invoke Marcy's law, so he'll be in court on Monday. Whoever needs to speak at that time, I'm sure they will be permitted to. Thank you. Ms. Walsh, what would you like to say?
And Judge, that is on the record. I have with me the case agents, Detective Amberly and Detective Gray, and we also have special agents with the FBI present. Additionally, there's multiple victims who are present who I do not know if they would like to speak today or if the court would like to reserve that for Monday.
I am reserving everything till Monday, so all parties can be prepared and ready. Thank you. Anything else, Ms. Walsh? Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you. You may be seated, sir. Leilani Roloff, case number 23 PCN.
So they got the cult and all that crazy stuff going on in Native America also. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so again, months ago, last year sometime, I did the show talking about South Carolina and how that governor was having problems with the tribes in South Dakota, right? 9 tribes within her state. Let me find that shit. I just want to point something out. It's happening within the Native American community, and it's also happening with the colored folks. Like they running neck and neck. They got cults over there going on, right? And they getting kicked out of the tribes. These niggas got cults going on, and they making fake tribes. It's a parallel monkey hustle that both sides is running, and I'm uncomfortable, dog. I'm real uncomfortable, dog. Right? They whisper about this shit. Whisper. You see about D. How many more y'all know about y'all ain't saying nothing about? Sure, it's more. Right? Motherfuckers fucking with some folks that's attached to nefarious shit. You sure that's how you want to go out? That ain't no way to maintain a legacy. Build one, create one. He 24. And he's that awkward that he's on a damn dating app? Hold on now. Come on now. That don't seem, that's weird. That's weird. What the little 24-year-old boy put on dating apps? It ain't hard to get a girl. It ain't, well, what's going on? What he was going to do, bring her around the indigenous? Like, how was that going to work? This was happening. So I tested some shit out, right? Because I went in there in the battle groups, and I don't really fuck with them. I ain't been in the battle groups in years. I got 24 hours in Facebook jail the other day. But I went in there to go check the temperature because I know this Nathan chasing horse nigga is jammed up, and I want to see how these natives respond. Because what they really doing is showing all the shit that these niggas and these fake tribes is doing. See, one thing I learned about them, they tell on the Aboriginals. They tell on y'all. And this is how you make the distinction between the Aboriginals and the Indians. One's the keeper of the flame, and the other one don't mind soiling up the name. It's real easy to kind of tell, right? But when they be playing this old big chief and hairdressers and all this other stuff, because they be steal and drop. They steal and drop. A lot of these folks are not authentic researchers. No, they're not. We say something on Clubhouse when the bitch get on motherfucking Instagram, what you call it, or over here on YouTube and start giving our drop. We on Twitter space, drop it. They will steal it and come on here and act like it was some shit they put together. So now, I'm going to ask, what is folks going to do about all these discrepancies and grievances? Oh, they don't want the problems of a motherfucking chief, but they sure want every fucking title, huh? See, you niggas is too selfish. A lot of you motherfuckers is too selfish to be chiefs because you have to give a lot of yourself. And that's not where these dudes is at. They're very selfish. And they put themselves and their needs first. So how are you chief material? You showboating, you think you're fucking cute, right? But what are you doing for the people? Where is the structure? Where the straightening? Where the order? Who she thinks she is? The Aboriginal BIA? Well, motherfucker, I told you, yeah, I kind of like that title. The non-corrupt BIA. What's wrong with that? And you're saying it to be disrespectful to me, but you're acting like it's a bad thing to be. When the bad thing to be is niggas like Davion Brooks. Bad thing to be is the motherfuckers that was fucking around with Malachi York and got some shit that they done did back in the 80s. And you think you're going to sit here in fucking Indian country and act like you some holier, high post motherfucking chief? Get the fuck out of here. Niggas ain't never had no explaining, and ain't nobody made these bitches explain shit. They don't think they gotta explain nothing. I'm trying to figure out how is that acceptable. These motherfuckers with the fake trials, what they gonna do about that? Hold on, let me show y'all this other one. I seen this video. My gosh, this little bastard, dangerous as fuck. Dangerous. Hold on. Here go another one. Let me tell y'all, them cold words, certain things you keep hearing melanin too much, melanated, you hear that too much, you better fucking raise a red flag. Non-ether beings, you hear stuff like that, you better look around. You better look around. They talk about Anunnaki, you better look around. Like you gonna be more of an Indian if you following the Sebi diet, eating vegetables and motherfuckers finessing bitches out of cooch with a goddamn head of lettuce. Motherfuckers be enchanting bitches with a head of fucking lettuce. Yeah, and they not healthy. And these folks ain't healthy. You got your what's the other dude? What's the other dude? He sells sea moss. Where he came from? Yeah, didn't he have a flaming Peckle Peter too? Flame Tallywhacker. Yeah, I want them to stop fucking around. I posted that thing from Instagram with Teddy Riley. Yo, I want y'all to go look at your leisure and go and see what them bots is doing on that motherfucking page. They indirectly kind of threatening me and shit like that. You know, Teddy Riley in the goddamn code. 19 keys. Plenty of others. Antonio Brown. This the type of time they on. This the type of time they on. I'm trying to, oh, honey, Nina, you don't live under no rock. You in a safe space, baby. I'm happy for you. You in a safe space. Because these folks don't mind having no messy environment. Then when you come to try and clean up, they get mad. Then they get mad. Then they get mad. It's something real wrong with this shit. And let me find this little official dangerous nigga. I was so mortified. I'll tell you, I think I heard 10 seconds and said, oh, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? Code words. Code words. Hold on. Here go one right here. Can I do this like this? Okay, I got it. Oh, wait a minute. Damn, how do I do this? Okay, I got it. Hold on, y'all. And I was like, who the fuck? I don't know why the shit was in my motherfucking feed. What's up with this dude? But man, listen. Where you at? Hold on. This shit is disgusting. This dude right here, first of all, he looked like, oh gosh, just can't. This shit. Just can't. This shit is a lot to deal with. It's a lot. Where this shit at? Hold on, let me find this shit because it was fucking disturbing. And it's a bunch of fucking women sharing this nigga shit. And I'm like, what's wrong with these women? Wait till you hear this little sucker. Sucker MC. Hold on. This shit crazy, y'all. All right, let me do this. Where this little sucker at? I got some other folks, but them bastards deleted the video. I'm going to save that. That's going to have to be a part 2 because I'm tired of their asses too. I done told motherfuckers about them 4 or 5 years ago, and these niggas got the same doo-doo warmed over. So sick of motherfuckers, okay? But in order to understand the context of how dangerous these dumb motherfuckers is, talking crazy shit. Yeah. Oh. go one. Okay, look. Niggas build these motherfuckers up strong too. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I don't see this shit. Man. Look at this little motherfucker here, y'all.
Land in the ground. And you like, okay, I know my relative got buried. You are not aware that nobody relative go in that ground. They take that body.
Y'all, I look crazy. I don't care. So I'm minding my business, just scrolling through TikTok like I usually do, and Rashad Jamal's video popped up. And one of his videos stuck out to me because I'm watching it and he's talking about what happens with funeral homes and what happens with the bodies. So I scroll to another video and I get an alert. Respect, Rashad, because, bruh, that shit crazy.
That's all you see was the casket laying in the ground. And you like, okay, I know my relative got buried. You are not aware that nobody relative go in that ground. They take that body.
Y'all, I look
fucking weirdos. Hold on, it's more. It's more. That's Mal. I can't even transfer the shit from my phone, the one that I wanted to. But these motherfuckers talking about free this nigga. Child police.
Let's dive into how they took the land. I want to start first, y'all. My bad. I had to take it off the chart. So, the dark matter energy is rising. All is being revealed. But for us to rise, we have to have full intel of our planet and who and what we are and how everything works. All right? So, a lot of these cities and towns were built over slave grave sites. New York, Chicago, LA, Dayton, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Miami, the Carolinas. I don't give a fuck what state you name, what country you name. We were there and they slaughtered us in war and then built their cities over us. I don't think y'all understand that. Let me let that sit in y'all.
People are still there.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Nice. Oh.
It didn't happen by accident. They didn't care about us, and that's bottom line. And the fact that it was an African-American cemetery, which is why
Okay,
it
so
got buried.
wait a minute. You see him mixing and confusing shit, right? Because he's saying that they don't put the bodies in the ground because of different instances where in this particular thing, 120 graves are buried beneath apartments. Who died in the last 3, 4, 5 years? This young man couldn't be no more than 30 years old. Of all, let's say he knew 1,000 dead people in his very short lifetime, right? How many of them would he know that they're not in the grave to use this particular thing where radar finds more than 120 graves buried beneath some apartment buildings that been there for decades, right? I think it's really weird. It's really weird. He just really kind of just up jumped the boogie on this one real quick. But the fact that people are sharing it, how much traction he get, he ain't even got nothing going on. Sitting there talking about non-beef ether and taking the land back. What land? He said he from the planet. From the planet. And this is the type of stuff that be captivating the minds of people. In the interim, the abuse comes in where people that know they Indian try and go and enforce they Indian on somebody else. And then you go pick up these sick motherfuckers. Now they're attracted to it. And boy, here they go infiltrating with they fuckery that they had before you gave them a feather. When you're supposed to be looking and working with and for your family, y'all trying to get together with some motherfucking Cocoa for Cocoa Puff motherfuckers on the internet. There's something wrong with that. There's something wrong with that. Then these other people trying to impress, like they so much more native, right? Because they in the tribe and this, that. They got nefarious conduct and they be fucking attached to these same fuck niggas. Pay attention to how these people act. And here come, what's his name? Get ready to come up for court. Polite. Ain't nobody break his jaw. You got people talking about they'll work with him if he's acquitted and just crazy stuff coming out them same camps where a lot of this shit went down. A lot of this shit goes down. People really sitting there acting like these niggas could pass background checks and they got bad shit going on. They keep giving motherfuckers a safe haven for hoes. That's what they creating. Nobody running these niggas down off the internet, but they sure get loud with me and Cousin Tasha, though, don't they? Don't they get mad at Urban Indian Heritage Society? They get mad at no grandma killers. They get mad at everybody except the niggas out here doing what Urban Indian Heritage, what grandma killers said these niggas was out here doing. Are you noticing the same pattern? Are y'all noticing the same pattern? Niggas is weird, B. They weird. Are y'all noticing? Every time Phoenix Moon get to talking about these no good so-and-sos, next thing you know, they try to, oh, she's this, she's that. She said, no, I ain't no criminal. I ain't no thief. I ain't no goddamn liar. I ain't no sucker MC neither. I ain't no chump. I ain't no pacifier or no goddamn criminal activity. I don't care how you're mad. You get some straightening or get from around. Nobody got to respect y'all. We trying to break it down to where, you know, because what's happening is the real whites don't get no acknowledgement. Right? They don't. Because all they see is these dirty images of these people pretending to be Indians. And I'm particularly embarrassed for our young brothers that are afraid to let go of these niggas' cocks. You don't listen to your mama, but somehow these niggas will get you good and gassed up. Good and gassed up. Now, they mad at Phoenix as usual, ain't nothing new. But guess what? Being mad at me, calling me names and all of that, it's not going to make these fake Indian tribes real, and it ain't going to make these niggas real Indians neither. So all of that, what they did, what did it do? What did it do? It did not change the facts. You just want to use Phoenix Food as a distraction to take away from the fact that they ain't got their shit together. No, sir. They ain't got it together. They running ad campaigns and all this showing they making them go viral and dumb shit, all painted up in the face and all this other shit. Niggas got whole kidnapping charges, bail jumping. They got all types of shit. What contracts and what things are you getting under criminal activity besides a RICO? And do it mean that much to embarrass your family to look like you the big chief or something on the internet? Embarrass your children, not just with this conduct, but just with the whole criminal shit. Like niggas, you thought y'all was going to, like, it's really niggas that thought they was going to help the Huma steal some more, right? You want to talk about that? Because I'm going to spend a couple days fucking talking about that. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to drop the motherfucking link because anybody got some shit they want to talk about, of course, they not going to do it because they pumpkin puss, right? But you can't say I don't call up a motherfucking name and give you an opportunity to come shoot the shit with me. You won't say I don't do that. They just gonna be looking ass niggas. The next person, when I get to talking about this Yamasee infiltration, the next one of you motherfuckers, I'm going to disrespect the shit out of you. The next one of you motherfuckers act like you going to shush me or come in here and say something to validate them. Y'all gonna eat a fat baby's ass. I ain't with it. Kiss a fat baby's ass. I'm not with it. Y'all is crazy. Motherfuckers went from Malachi York to the what? From the Hebrews to the Moors to the this to the temple to the Malachi York to the fucking Ansar to the Hebrew to the this all these different cycles and stuff like that. And grandma and grandpa ain't getting no respect in between. Now grandma and grandpa's popular by default, right? Everybody talking about being Indian and shit like that. But now where's it at? Where y'all Indians at? Niggas ain't think they gotta ever show them at all. You just gonna hold it to yourself, but you'll sit there on your soapbox and call all these other folks fake. Is that what you're gonna do? But you can't. Hey, here go my proof. What's up? Okay. What's up? Shut up. You can't do it. So what are you here for? If you haven't been actively stacking them grandparents and getting to the bottom of your own family Scooby-Doo mysteries, why are you here? We choose not to get political. But they playing politics with bullshit, street politics in Indian country. Niggas. Street politics. No respect. Need some straightening. Need some straightening. Then you got valid people, valid information, valid shit to talk about. But it ain't important to these other niggas because they have another agenda. And they show it. They show it. Why won't you believe them? When they show you how dirty they are, why won't you believe them? Oseo cousin, how you doing today? Believe them. Oseo cousin, how you doing? Show you how dirty they are.
I'm proud of
you. There, cuz? You there, cuz?
protected from these predators.
Cousin, go back out and come right back in. Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear him. Maybe it's me. Can y'all hear, cousin? Oh, yeah, the Mardi Gras dudes is doing it too. They doing it also. They doing it also. They sure are. Okay, cousin's going to come right back in. Yeah. Nobody want to talk about that? We'll talk about that. Phoenix don't mind talking about it. Because I'm not afraid to do what's right. He'll be back. He's coming back. What type of shit they on? Knew I was trolling. That video got removed. Okay? I got screenshots though, but I guess they knew I was trolling and they moved that video. Talk about how they trademarked family tradition, right? And trying to commercialize it. People okay with that? For 150 years, your grandma been baking blueberry pie. The whole community know about grandma blueberry pie. She been sharing the recipe with the ladies in the church for 7 decades, and they done passed it down to their grandkids. It's sacred and unique to that particular situation. And then here comes me, get a slice of that pie, say, God damn, this some good pie. Let me go trademark Granny's recipe. Let me go trademark somebody else's shit. So that's going down. That's how it's going down. Right? Can y'all hear me? Drop a 1. Cousin will be back. Are y'all able to hear me? Drop a 1, drop a 1. Okay. Yeah, it's a whole bunch more. Like, people be so thirsty and don't even know who they rocking with. You better do some deep background checks before you get all invested. Never know if some of these folks gonna be at the tail end of an investigation. Never know. Never know. And you clearly don't nobody care about nobody's safety because people do shabby shit. They care about nobody's safety and shit. Keeping drama going and motherfuckers ain't getting nothing done. They getting something done, but it ain't gonna be nothing for your benefit, you or your family's benefit. So now it's a attack on the lone wolves, right? And I say attack on the lone wolves because it's the people that feel so alone that they have to go and rock out with these strangers to replace the family that you had, you lost, or got problems with. When the truth is, you can't do all this Indian stuff without your Indian family, damn it. Said this quite before. Said this before. And for those that don't have that, those family ties, some people, they are the matriarch of the whole family, and they ain't but 40 years old. Some people have those situations, but you still got tribe. You got cousins, siblings. Still have a shot. Right? Or building something for the future. As you figure out a way to rebuild what was lost, you're going to have to reconstruct a whole bunch of stuff just in order to have a valid claim. What's taking people's minds off of the bigger picture? What's taking people's minds off the bigger picture? Like they're not confident in what they found, but they sitting here screaming how Indian they is. They're not confident with grandma and grandpa. Or grandma and grandpa ain't good enough for them. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Now, let me put this up. Right. Let me put this there. I had to put up the Urban Indian Heritage Society. Good news is, never mind all this other shit, because I ain't going to be on here long. I still got to nurse myself, drink 10,000 more cups of tea and all this other shit. But we got the event, and we'll be talking about that. Subscribe to Urban Indian Heritage Society on YouTube and Twitter. And we do have a TikTok. I don't know if it's set up yet, but we got one. So definitely, if you haven't done so already, subscribe, follow Urban Indian Heritage Society on YouTube and Twitter for sure. Things is going to be turning up soon. Cousin Ish, welcome back, beloved. How are you today?
I'm doing fine, cousin Osio. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing my best, cousin. Doing my best.
Excellent, excellent. I wanted to say that I'm very proud of you being able to do the show today and highlight something that's so very important. You know, at all costs, we must make sure that the family's protected, that the children are protected. And again, that's something that's one of the core values of what we represent as, you know, those who assist in Urban Indian Heritage Society. That's one of the core reasons of why we do what we do, laying, you know, that foundation and making sure that they have a proper future. It's uncompromising. It's no mercy whatsoever. And again, it's something that we, you know, stand firm on proudly. So, you know, thank you so much for being able to highlight the show and just, you know, being able to be a woman of integrity. Thank you.
Thank you. It seemed like there's cooties to these other folks. Integrity. They lack it, and then they mad, you know, and it gets try to use it against me, but it's not going to stop or deter, you know, we're doing what's right. We come from good stock, man, and in order to validate that, we got to exhibit that, right? We got to exhibit that. And that's what needs to be highlighted. Like, we trying to make sure that we have healthy families structure going forward. And I think people are losing sight of that with their own, I don't know, maybe it's a selfishness because they're like only thinking about now themselves and where they see themselves, not 7 generations from now. It's a lot of responsibility, to be able to have that foresight. Just with regular life being the way it is, shit happens. We know that, but man, the perseverance, all of that counts. It's necessary. It's necessary. Nobody thought, you can't possibly have thought it was just going to be easy and everybody just now know they're Indian and everything was going to just go back to the way it should be. When people ain't even living right.
Yeah, and it's not too much to ask to have the core value of morality. Hello. A person just can't put on a headpiece or just put on some type of a kente cloth and then all of a sudden you're accepted by the community and anything goes. Hell to the no. That's not the way that it works. We have to be accountable, and again, to make sure that there's a proper future being established for the people that you're trying to reach. We cannot go around having our communities being abused, sexually abused, physically abused. Everything doesn't go. And not everybody's supposed to be in the community amongst the people who are trying to live a good life. So are we trying to be righteous and overly? No, not asking for that. But God damn it, what's not going to be tolerated is the abuse. That's not going to be tolerated in any way, shape, or form.
That's not a lot to ask for. That's basic. That's basic. None of that other shit should take precedence over basic integrity and morality. And again, I ain't trying to hold everybody long, but that it was bothering me. It really was. I'm still not feeling 100% yet, but it was bothering me. Like, yo, it's a lot of them going on. It's a lot. The black, the white, and the tan man got problems going on out here. People like this dude here, dangerous. And I'm telling you, I don't. The Malakian Empire, Teddy Riley, like all of this cult behavior, all of this ties into stuff like this dude Davion Brooks. And a lot of this behavior has been transferred through different schools of thought and throughout the conscious community.
And what kills me, cousin, is the pathology of a predator. Sheesh. We're talking about somebody who's writing to someone saying, I don't want to be viewed as the pedophile. Yet you show up with condoms in your pocket knowing that the person is underage. The audacity of madness. These people got to be kidding me. So of course we're going to be holding these people accountable. These are decisions that are being made. And you're turning on a camera in front of the people, projecting yourself as if you represent something when it's at the harm and the detriment of those who can't defend themselves. Of course, you're going to be held fully accountable, and those who harbor that type of behavior. Because best believe you're going to have people who are going to sit there and attack what we represent for daring to defend those who can't defend themselves. I want y'all to keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on those who will attack us who are trying to protect those who can't protect themselves. And those are the ones who are harboring that type of behavior. Keep an eye on it. It's going to be coming.
At the end of the day, it ain't perfection. That's not what it's about. But again, the basic morality and principles and stuff, man, you got to start somewhere. And if not now, then when? And if not us, then who? I say that and I mean that because, listen, this is a lot of responsibility. So when you hear these folks calling themselves chief and all of that, and they give so little of themselves, but they demand loyalty, they demand things that they don't even deserve. Do a damn background check on some of these folks. It ain't gonna hurt. If you ain't got nothing to hide, what's the problem? You saying you Indian, you really need to have a hold on them family lines, man. Because when it comes time to show and prove who these fake and phonies are, you're going to need the real to do it. So instead of following everybody and absorbing all these other people's weird ass energies and stuff with reckless abandon, because if they just talk about how Indian they are, it seems like it's just, hey, come on in, bud, come on in, come on over.
And that could be the bait that's bringing in a lot of people for them to continue the predatory behavior. They're going to say what sounds appealing to you in order to get you in. And if you notice, some of them are very smooth talking, or some of them are even the opposite. They're very awkward and antisocial. They don't know how to relate to someone their own age. So they try to take advantage of those who can't take care of themselves because they're socially very awkward. They're fucking geeks. And those are the ones who are the dangerous ones. So you find an extreme on both. The word con man is rooted in the word confident man. So they give you a projection of confidence. They give you a projection of, I got this under control. I'm charming. You can trust me. And those are the serpents that end up bringing you into their lair in order to take advantage of you or make merchandise of you. So when we come out with things like the petition, what we're trying to say is we have sections of the petition for the protection of children, for the education and the things that are being robbed in society. We're addressing all of these things. And that's why we're so proud of y'all who have signed and shared. And we continue to ask you to sign and share and to keep it circulating, because those are the things that we're trying to address in this on every single level. We're going to be regulating our own communities to make sure that we are safe. So that's why we ask for your support on that. We thank you for the support that you've been giving.
Yes, we do. We definitely appreciate it. And some of y'all out there, yo, just keep fighting. I'm proud of y'all. I'm happy y'all staying sucker free, right? Keep your good name, man. Keep your good name. It's for your family, right? Because these folks been stealing it. They made you think it wasn't a good name, but it was good enough for these other folks to steal your identity, your family's identity, and fake the funk and shut you out the building. That wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for you and yours. Right? I don't know if y'all got to see beloved Chief Warhorse last night. Now that video was part 3. So as I was watching it, I realized that was part 3. So she did that video last year. And did you hear what he said? If you were able to see it, Cousin Ish, Spiver Gordon said about the town, his Indian village that his mother and them was from, they washed it away.
Yes, underwater. That's right. Yep.
Underwater.
Yep.
And then the Creoles and the white people became the Indians. Now, flash forward, Chief did that video with Tom, 2 weeks ago?
That's
and
right.
Tom admitted to doing that. They were doing that to those particular towns. I just thought that the truth, those things that's coming to light, and there's some real interesting things. And again, got to scrutinize a lot of these folks. And who their connections are. And what's interesting is they all look like separate communities, but they're really not. They all together, and they all against the Indian. There is no separation when it comes down to who's been in the wedge in between the American Indian and their nations. Their respect.
Yeah, that dialogue was outstanding, and it was very encouraging to see the path of what Chief Warhorse is doing in bringing, her history to the forefront of what she's already earned. That reputation is well deserved and is well earned. And to see her at the table, sitting with other civil rights giants, and them being able to come to an understanding of, maybe there were some things that weren't right, and we apologize to the public. There's absolutely no need for Chief Warhorse to apologize to the public for what she's already done. Is it perfect? No, there's no blueprint to liberation, but she has paid a great price. And those with her have paid a very great price. So we can take that information and we can take that baton and not only uplift them, but we can take it to that next level of what she's asking for us to do. So when I see those conversations take place, I never look at those videos as entertainment. I look at those videos as marching orders. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to move out and make sure that we're able to continue the legacy of what's going on. But to hear those giants, confess and to admit the fact that they are proudly American Indian, it shows that we're on the right path. So I'm very, very glad about the show that took place last night and the continued series of what's taking place. And we're doing our part to kind of break down those videos too, and to keep it going. So I'm very proud of all of us doing our job also.
Yes, it did. And I appreciate you so much, cousin. You are one of my mentors and definitely one of my favorite folks on the planet. Your protection, your wisdom, your willingness to do what's necessary is so greatly appreciated and undervalued. And I just want to make sure we give you your flowers. Man, enough respect, much love, cousin. That's it. That's it.
I'll see you. Peace and blessings to you, cousin. Love you more.
And y'all in the chat, look, please, y'all, just pay attention to some of these folks and how they moving. Pay attention to how they moving and who's helping them move around. Okay? Because it's going to be some, I'm going to give it a little time. We're going to come back here and have another conversation and be like, hey, didn't I tell y'all to pay attention to how people moving? The party getting small as hell, right? I know they're going to be talking shit. I've been ransacking my own Facebook page. Bloop, 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 beat it. No value folks got to get from around. Because all they doing is waiting for somebody to make a mistake because we talked about the people that's doing all the nefarious stuff and shit like that. I came in the door doing it. I'm going to go out this bitch the same way. With clean motherfucking hands. I know that bothers the shit out of some of them, but that's what it is. I had a whole lifetime in between to do any fucking up I was going to do, and I still chose to stay on this path. So where I'm at right now is where I'm supposed to be. I was always supposed to be here, always trying to get here and had to fight through a whole sea of sharks. Whole sea of sharks, and they all look like family. So we're not going to apologize for doing what's right. But there's got to be some accountability. And that's what a lot of people are dodging. Accountability. Standing up on truth. Admitting if you've made some mistakes. Admitting if you were wrong. Definitely not attaching yourself to new wrong situations that perpetuate the shit you wish you wasn't a part of in the first fucking place. I'm just leave it at that. Cousin, did you have any closing words you wanted to say?
Phoenix Moon, I just want you to know that, we're here with you. We certainly do thank you for your participation and everything that you're doing as far as just assisting and leading that charge and being that founding member of Urban Indian Heritage Society. The works that you're doing as far as within the community, it's long. It's long. It's long. And, people, you see them come and you see them go. But when you authentic, you stand the test of time. So yeah, the works that you've already done, I just want you to know that we're here to support you. And, those who are in the chat, those that we meet, in the social realm and in the real world, we want you to know that we're here to support you. We're here to work for you and to work with you to achieve the ultimate goal. So on that, I'm going to leave, but I do want, I want the public to know that we're here and we're here, to support you. All right.
Yes, indeed, cousin. Thank you so much.
For sure. You got it.
Nina, 19 Key, Teddy Riley, they on this crazy ass website, child. Let me send you one of these links. Hold on. These folks is nuts. They got babies on here, all types of shit. They done changed their name to Royal Tribe of Indigenous Aboriginals. Goddamn. goddamn, this is what these niggas do. They got babies in this shit, all types of stuff, very weird stuff. And this is why we have that petition, so we could ensure some safety, because nobody cares about the Indian. We the only ones. It's really crazy. But you know, again, and this is a matter of what's right or wrong. It's not even about an Indian at this point. This is really about fucking cult-like behavior. These are cults. Teddy Riley, they caught him on his back pocket, right? Remember, he had the incident with bashing his daughter upside her head with the guitar and all of that. The fake Michael Jackson stuff, music and all of that. He probably was embarrassed. They caught him while he was down, told him he was the Moors of Morocco, and all this, gave him all this shit. And that's where, he found comfort. Now these dudes are selling snake charm oil. They got the cure for this, and Dr. Sebi that. They done stole Dr. Sebi shit. And again, at the end of the day, that shit still goes back to the cult behavior, right? Still goes back to that. So people gotta just be wary, be careful, man. Be leery of some of this stuff that's happening. See what's going on around you before, you insert yourself in every part of what you think is pertaining to being indigenous in the Americas. It's way more levels to it. And it's definitely not going to be the ones that want to be seen all the motherfucking time, acting like they, the hottest shits in sliced bread. Because you ain't working if you're showboating all the motherfucking time. That's for sure. That's for sure. So I want to thank y'all for pulling up on this good Saturday afternoon. I'm actually wiped out. I just trying to get my strength back. I'm about to drink some soup broth and all of that other fly stuff and nurse myself back. We will be here tomorrow after the Pro Bowl, cousin going to the Pro Bowl. Jamar and cousin Ishmael and we're going to do part 2. So, yeah, we'll be around tomorrow evening sometime. And I hope you join us again tomorrow. We're going to have more information, though. We're going back to the series of, what was it called, cousin? From Colonizer to Chief, part 2.
That's right.
So that's what we're doing. Y'all keep hanging in there, man. Don't give out no information, because they trying to use your information and sell it back to these fake trial people and beat your ass out of what your new victory that we working on now. So you better tighten up. Don't be posting all the genealogy no more. Them days is over. And if you know what I know, you go back and start grabbing some of them grandma and grandpa's back, because these folk trying to steal them. But one thing I just want to make sure that's very clear. I think they can't go but so far, right? That's why it's important, because you need the other people that's related to you for your proof of claim as well, right? And the one thing with all the stealing and stuff that they can do, they can only manipulate it for so long, because they can't get your birth certificate, they can't get your mama and daddy's birth certificate, they can't get your grandma's shit, and they can't get your children's. But you can make it stop, because they might have stole 4th, 5th, 6th great grandma, but you can make it stop. And this is where the buck stops for everybody that's been perpetrating the fraud. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Y'all got something, y'all ain't got nothing to do, y'all pull up on us tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow evening after the Pro Bowl. And I look forward to it. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourself. Peace out, you can.